Hey Cookies, Pat here. Hey Cookies. Cookies. I hope everybody's doing well today. What I'd like to do today is share with you another book talk. Also, I need to let you know, this is take 2 of this recording. I've already recorded the whole book talk, but I had a little bit of lipstick on my tooth, so when I rewatched it before publishing, I was like, ugh, that's just embarrassing. So, brushed my teeth again, we're good to go, and I'd like to talk to you about a book by a local author. Her name is Louisa May Alcott, and the title of the book is Little Women. The reason why I wanted to do a book talk today is to issue a challenge to you goobers, because it's been a couple weeks since anybody has published either a video book talk or a written book talk on my Google Classroom. If we're going to call ourselves a community of readers, it's really essential that we talk about what we're reading. Absolutely essential. So please share, give each other ideas, because the ideas that I come up with, of course, are magnificent and important and wonderful in every way, but they don't hold a candle to the ideas that you guys share with each other, all right? You guys are peers, you're community members. Share your books on my Google Classroom. Please, please, please. Okay, so Little Women by Louisa May Alcott was actually written about the same time that Frederick Douglass was doing his abolitionist work here in Massachusetts. And Louisa May Alcott was the daughter of a prominent education reformer and abolitionist named Bronson Alcott. And the family lived in Concord, Mass., which is just down the street on Route 2. And you can actually go to the house where she grew up and see the desk where she wrote this book, which I think is like the coolest thing. And yes, I've done it. And yes, I totally fangirled. And maybe someday you guys will get the chance to do it too. So Louisa May Alcott traveled in the same circles as some of the people that we've been talking about as we've been reading the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. And the story is set in the Civil War time frame. And it is the story of 4 sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. And Jo, the second oldest sister, is the protagonist. And their father is off fighting for the Union in the Civil War. And so the book starts out like around Christmas time, and they're missing their father, but they're trying to make the most of it. And you get to see a lot of what life was like in Massachusetts at that time in those towns. You can see like the divisions of class. The book definitely has scenes in the houses of rich people and scenes in the houses of poor people. You definitely can see the way families interact and what values they hold. So if you're a fan of historical fiction, I highly recommend this book. I also want to say that the vocabulary is a lot more accessible than some of the other classics that I've recommended. I think most of you could absolutely handle this. And there's a ton of movie versions of it, and most recently, one of the movie versions, I believe, was filmed locally. There's also a mini-series of it on Prime that Lizzie and I watched, and we loved it. So, check it out. What else? Oh, there's definitely a romance, a fun romance, kind of like with the boy next door going on in this book. And there's definitely disagreement among the sisters. And there's definitely some cat fighting among the sisters. So if you like drama, If you like that kind of romantic stuff, again, this may be a book that you want to consider. All right. That's all I got for you today. You can check out Little Women on Project Gutenberg, Google Books, wherever you can find it. Maybe watch the mini-series. And yeah, take care, guys. Keep reading. I want to see your book talks.